Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to stream. It's been a while. Hello. Hi. Oh my god.
awooga finally able to change my name to Flame on Twitch.
Yay,
but somehow
Flame!
every username was already used and I had to put a billion numbers at the end log.
Well, I have always been an advocate of putting numbers in your name, even though I haven't done it myself. In the past 10 years, I do appreciate a good numbered username, so hello. Hello everybody, awooga, it's your favorite Hikini idol, Rachie! Yo! How's the music? How's everything? It's good to see you guys as well. Thank you guys so much for the subs. You're crazy. It has absolutely been a while since I've streamed or checked in with you guys, hasn't it? How's everybody been? The layout looks like, do you like it? I bought a new background and I wanted to bring her out for a spin. How do you like it? How do you like the ambiance? It's super cozy, right? I was sort of scared that I would be a little, I don't know, the camera looks a little bit too far. Maybe I can set up something to like zoom in, but yeah. Very cozy. It's super cozy. I actually really do love this. So I think I'm gonna be, I don't know, I think I'm gonna stick with this for a little bit until at least I can commission my own stuff. But yeah. Can you guys hear the music though? Everything is good? Hello, Dream. Welcome. Yeah. Nothing like being wrapped up when it's raining outside. I know, right? Oh my god. It's been... Every single time it's rained in the last few like weeks, I've been working. So this is me just channeling all of my exhaustion. All of this is just me being halu. Like, if I could have a huge window and just look at the rain and just listen to Nintendo music, I guess I think my life would be complete. Actually, it wouldn't be complete because I would be bored. You guys know how I am. I get bored pretty easily. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since you've caught up. It's been a while since I've also streamed. I think a few, I wouldn't say a lot, but like several things have been happening since the last time I streamed. I had the realization a few like days ago that I actually I've been traveling a lot, haven't I? Like, I think some of you guys know through my like private account and stuff, but I've been traveling so much on official awooga business that I haven't been in the country for like more than 3 weeks at a time, and it's sort of killing me. Yeah, and the last time and I don't know if I told you guys this as well, but like my room has been infested with mold since the last time I've streamed. So I have to sleep in the guest room. Thankfully we have like a empty guest room, but yeah, I have to sleep in the guest room until my room is done being decontaminated. Fellow mold haver, yes, it's real. I brought it up to my parents thinking like, because I still live with them, right? But I brought it up to my parents thinking like, oh no, they're just gonna paint it over or something. But they were just like, okay, you gotta move out. And I was just like, what? Like, out of the house? And they're like, no, you dumbass, into the room, into the guest room. And I was like, oh no. I love my bed, so I haven't really been getting like good sleep, but it's okay, we power through. I feel like I do need a nap, but anyway, I hope you guys have been doing well. I've also been like on a lot of other people's streams, I guess, instead of mine, because I've just been like hopping from like call to call, friend group to friend group to just hang out with everybody. Did you guys catch me when I was on Michi's stream? Did you? Being booted from my parents, I was crazy. Oh my god, that would be okay. It's a normal thing, I think, outside in the US to be booted out of your parents' house is like after, oh, not even booted, but like the expectation is not to live with them after you're done with uni and have your first job. But here, if you get booted out of your parents' house, like that is unspeakable, unless like they don't have money or they're horrible people. Like, you will live with your parents until you get married or die or whatever. So, yeah. You saw a few of the streams. Yeah, I've been on my friend's streams. I was on Ray's stream. I think I was on Michi's stream. I've been on my friend Moon's stream as well. Like every once in a while I'm there, but not really. I've only been once, I think. And then I've been like on Muna streams as well. We're all just doing fantasy life and talking about food. It's very fun. Yeah, it's been a time. Just stuff is stuffing. Yep. Can you guys believe it's August already? That's the 8th month out of a 12-month year. Like, how? How? I feel like the year just started. I remember sitting in my room doing our New Year's stream or like New Year's resolutions and stuff and just being, I don't know, it's crazy. I keep missing your streams before you stop for a while. How's your day been, Rachie? It's been good. Today has been my own. Thank you for Scam Train. I ignore. Thank you. Scam. If you want to donate, dono. Crazy. Yeah, acutely aware of the month. It was your birthday recently, so happy belated, Flick. Schwiz, thank you so much for the tier 1. Mwah. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, I remember it just being New Year's, so that's insane. This year has been yearing, but I mean, we got a lot of crazy things in the past few weeks as well. We got Homestuck anime adaptation? Question mark? Toby Fox voicing John Egbert, which I thought was crazy. Insanity. What else has been happening this year? Was Rotten Girl this year or last year? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Jesus. Oh my goodness. I don't even remember what's been going on. Oh, I think I was talking about my day. Yeah. Today was my first day off in a while. And I was actually really looking forward to today because I was like, oh, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna join my friends' call because they're like on the other side of the world and they're usually calling around this time. And then after that, I'm gonna have lunch and then I'm gonna bake with Opa and Oma. And then I'm gonna have dinner, and then I was like really looking forward to just relaxing today. Yeah, I ended up working. I ended up waking up. I've ended up only getting like 5 hours of sleep last night, and then I woke up and then I had to like do a little bit of errands for my mom and dad, and then by the time I sat down in front of my computer and was just like, let's relax today. I didn't know what to do. So I played a little bit of Monster Hunter. And then I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should work. Maybe I should work. But yeah, anyway, that was my day. So I was working for a little bit. And then I fed the dogs, and then I had dinner, and then now I'm here. Thank you, Michiru. Hello. I haven't played the XIV update. Yeah, I was playing Wilds. It's the only... Crow, hello! This guy's a workaholic. Well, this guy's a funny guy. I don't know. Help? New XIV is pretty fun. I should try it out. I haven't even tried. I tried doing like a Cult Crescent for a little bit. I haven't tried like the outer space exploration. Yeah. I need to catch up on Wilds. Wilds is fun. If you don't like Wilds, you should catch up on Homestuck though. Like I have a feeling it's gonna be the hot new thing on the internet again. You know, I recently, I told you guys this already a few weeks ago, but like my Tumblr was terminated, and so I went back to my old Tumblr account, right? The one that I had like pre-2017 and beforehand. And holy shit, I was looking through my archives looking for something. I don't even remember what it was, but like I saw myself reblogging Homestuck, and I was like, oh, 10 years ago I was reblogging Homestuck, and this year I reread Homestuck. I'm still currently rereading Homestuck. I do reread Homestuck like once every like 2-3 years or something like that. But like, yeah, crazy. Things have not changed at all. Yeah, the fact that it revived itself. I remember reading Homestuck when I was still busy worrying about my best friend stealing my crush, because that was a real thing back then. And now I'm like worried that, you know, I'm a leftover girl and I don't have any value on the market, so that's fun. Welcome one and all thank you for checking in. Hello. Yeah, the more things change, the more things stay the same. Reminds me of that one Adventure Time song. Damn. You know, the one that goes, everything stays, but it still changes. Whatever. Yeah. Homestuck animation news did make me feel like time is a flat circle. I do feel like a kid again, in more ways than one. We got the Haruhi Suzumiya revival as well this year with like all the new songs that have been coming out, and I'm just like, how old am I? Am I middle school again? Am I in high school? Like, it's been really fun. I don't know. I feel like my inner child is healed or something. So it's been good. It's been good, guys. Life is good, except for the fact that I have no energy at all whatsoever. It's so tiring. Praying for Haruhi season 3. I hope they just no more anime. I used to read the light novels. I really like them. I finally caught a rachie stream. Let's go. Hello, Game Bro Advance. Welcome. I've been hearing about Haruhi Suzumiya forever, but I never interacted with it. I think like Homestuck, it's one of those franchises where it's like if you weren't into it back in the day, it's not something that you would necessarily like now, but I don't know. I'm finding out more and more that reading Homestuck was not a regular weird kid experience. You had to be like a weird kid to read it, you know what I mean? Because like I have friends who are strange weird kids, but for some reason it's only like I would say maybe only like a 10th of my friend group actually finished reading Homestuck. Like a 10th of my friends actually finished reading it, so that says something. Yeah, I don't know, it feels like if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it, sort of deal. Yeah, there needs to be something that's a little bit wrong with you. I agree. But it's okay. Agree to disagree. I went feral for it as I read it this year. Okay, I take that back. It's not that you have to get into it in that time period. It's not like Clanad or like Angel Beats or something that like it is of the time. It's just if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you will never like it, sort of deal. So there's that. Yeah. All right, I got a drink. What's Homestuck about? It's overwhelmingly intricate. It's like a weird coming of age story, I guess. I think that's like the easiest way for me to put it. It's a weird coming of age story with really good witty dialogue. I feel like a lot of my humor actually came from Homestuck, most likely. It's good. It's good. It explores relationships and I think you know, when Flash was out, it was really good. Just a really fun interactive medium. I don't know, I had a lot of fun reading it. It had killer music too. Fun fact, I think one of the things that made me want to sing aside from Vocaloid were these Homestuck. Wait, how do I put this concisely? There was a girl who used to write lyrics to Homestuck songs, and I really liked her voice and I loved the lyrics, and I think that really inspired me to write my own, because I think at the time I wasn't really posting on YouTube. I was on forums and I was like, do you guys remember the anime the illegal site Gendo? They used to like, you guys remember Gendo? Like I used to be on the forums and they used to have like a Gendo like karaoke thing. I think it might have been monthly or yearly or something. Yeah. Man, and now I'm talking about like the weird of the weird stuff. I'm sorry, these are like super niche things. Yeah, I think her name was Horizon. I used to listen to her cover of Sarah Band. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but it was really good. Yeah, very... So like Homestuck has a very it's very near and dear to me as a piece of media, even though I never really, truly, like everything past chapter 5, I usually just sort of skip through, but yeah. Speaking of like old internet stuff, I've been thinking a lot about how do I put this concisely? About Discord as a whole and how it's changed. About Discord and like the changing nature of the internet, I guess. Not in the sense that like it's how do I put this? It's not in the sense that like it's changed for like not really for the better or for the worse, but more of just a lot of things used to be more accessible online if you knew where to look for it, and like information used to sort of be open. But these days, if you want info and links and other stuff, you have to go into a Discord, and to go into that Discord, sometimes the link got broken, and if the link was broken, you'd have to look all over the internet to find, like, it's very different than what, like, I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing, but I'm just sort of amazed at like how resilient this generation, I guess, of internet users are, while also being some of the laziest motherfuckers on the planet who have no idea how to pirate stuff. Crazy. Like, are you telling me that you could go around for hours looking for a broken Discord link and not know how to pirate stuff from like peer sharing stuff? Whatever. Don't talk to me. It is a little bit annoying. I'm not a big fan of the needing an account to access where to get something, because I mean, like, if you guys remember how forums were back in the day, everything was just sort of there for people to yoink. Anyone could post. Well, not anyone could post, but like anyone could look through the threads without having to sign up for an account. You only had to sign up for an account if you wanted to join the conversation. Yeah. So I don't know how to feel about just the power that people have to, like, what if these Discord servers close down and everything? What's gonna happen? You know, more and more things are being shared in public Discord servers, which could just go away in an instant. So I don't know. Very strange. Very different. Very interesting. Very interesting to think about. Me when someone was worried about torrenting a whole virus on their computer when they just want a movie. Ugh, my USB drive. Again, USB drive. Who has those these days? But like, mine used to be full of viruses all the time because I just used to download MP3s and other stuff. It's just crazy. Like, the scams these days are getting progressively more and more complicated, but the ways that they're getting at it, same old. Oh yeah, when my cousins don't know about unzipping files, I lose it. Ooh, that hurts. Fries, hello! Oh my god, welcome. Hello, Fries. Nice to see you here. I'm waving, but you can't see it. My USB drive is amazing. It was 20 megabytes, and it was full of MP3s that I ripped from LimeWire, and it was half J-pop and half High School Musical. It was great. Not just Discord servers. I think a lot of things can just become lost media so easily now. That's very fair. That's fair. Things are like forever on the internet, but a lot of things are lost media because sometimes they're not posted on the internet. Sometimes they're on a Discord server somewhere. When a server goes down because a mod clicked free Discord Nitro. No! Wait, does that happen? Does that still happen? Yeah, back in the day, we did not need more than 20 megabytes, truly. I still have my old USBs too. I think like once a few years ago, we went through all of my old USBs and we found a lot of things on it. Yeah. The Walkman USB stick. Oh man, I need one of those. I need one of those again. My old iPod's like dead. I asked, there's like this guy on our version of Amazon Tokopedia. He's called Kang iPod. Like, he lives maybe like, well, he lives like on the coast of Java, the island that I live in, and all he does is just repair iPods. Like he's like in the middle. I wouldn't really say it's in the middle of nowhere, but like this guy would just. All he does is just do like repair iPods. He'll put in a new battery. He'll do the screen and everything. Like he is like the one-stop shop for all iPod knowledge for me. And like I got my iPod Nano repaired by him because of the battery. I just sent it to him and he sent it back, and it's all good. Just paid for a new battery and his labor. And ever since then I just keep asking him like, hey, what do you think about this? Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? I love it so much. Have a good night, Sakurai. Sakturai? Yeah, treat this as an internet checkpoint or something, or what do people call it? Like a save point, like a save point on the internet. I don't know what people call it. You know those rooms where you like go to save, like a little like ching. It's safe, no enemies here, sort of deal. I'll see you later, Rai. Thanks for coming. Yeah, there's just a lot of things that I was thinking about this month and these past few weeks, like in the middle of doing work. Speaking of work. I swear I'm doing stuff. Have you guys checked the Patreon? I swear I'm putting out like whips and stuff. I'm drawing. I have actually been drawing. Actually before this I was drawing. I'm doing like art for the next cover, which as you guys know could be Water, I think it's Water the Roses by Flavorfully. And oh shit, I forgot. I gotta send something to Akem. But there should be another cover also coming out in a little bit, perhaps. I want to say like in the next 2 weeks, maybe. Yeah, Water the Roses. I'm still waiting on Esther to give me back tuning and stuff, but I'm excited. It's been a while since I've had the drive to do covers. I mean, Flavorfully has just been sort of hitting it out of the park these past few months. Like in this last year, I feel like it's their world and we're just living in it, you know. Same with Jamie Page. Like she's crazy. She's absolutely like cracked, insane, favorite Vocaloid producer right now. Before Spoken For is like one of my favorite. Okay, I was talking to a friend about this the other day, but like Static and I've been like really into Deltarune recently again, right? Again, it's 2015 all over again. Whatever. I love you, Toby Fox. Big moi. But I was talking about this to a friend the other day, but like Static and Spoken For are so Deltarune core. Like it's so it's crazy how just like on point Static is with Tennis character, and then Spoken For is just so crisp. It's just crazy. And then like me and my friend just like turned to each other and we're like, you think because Jamie's like partners with Marcy who works on some like on Deltarune stuff, do you think they get like secret drops beforehand? Like do they just, are they in the know before everything? And then after like a few seconds of silence, we're just like, let's not get into that. There is so Deltarune. Ink, hello. Someone requested Bird Brain to play on the radio here in Australia. This station actually played it. That's awesome. I don't care for Static, but I like Spoken For a lot. Yeah, either way, honestly, Flavorfully's winning. Saw is winning as well. Love Saw. Who else is winning? Audio's always winning. Love him. Great friend. Rachie, do you have song recommendations? I need songs. Actually, Saw just sent me this earlier today, but I do have this, so I'm gonna post it in chat. I really like this song these days. It's good. Bird Brain is also a banger. I posted that one on Patreon the other day, but I think I'm gonna shelve that in favor of Spoken For the time being. I also think that Will Stetson is like putting out a cover of Bird Brain, so Monochrome Menace is also winning. We love Menace in this house. I love Minimum Rage. I think I told this to another friend, but I personally never worked like retail. I've always been back of house when it comes to like part-time jobs and stuff. Like I worked kitchen, I worked housekeeping, so I never really had to deal with clients or anything front-facing, nothing front-facing. And I told my friends if I ever did, I think I would have like been kicked out of the US and had my visa revoked most likely. I probably would have had my visa revoked. I do not do, like, I get really angry. I can't hold it in. It's so real. Yeah, maybe I'm misremembering. I actually don't remember what college rachie was like. I feel like I was like I am now, but maybe a little bit more high strung. I definitely was more anxious than not most of the time. No, hello. I love your songs. I am your fan. Mwah, thank you so much for coming to stream. I would have become public enemy #1. Yeah. I think I wouldn't necessarily be violent, I think, but I think I would have like crashed out in front of them. I would have had a full-on mentee bee. Like, on the floor, sobbing. I was very tired. You remember? Oh my god, Sage. Yeah, I was always tired on stream, and my goodness, I did used to stream back then. Can you guys believe that I've been streaming for over a decade at this point? Just not regularly, but I have been streaming since like 2012, 2011 maybe. Back in the day, I used to stream trans lyrics. I used to stream me writing trans lyrics, so it was just like you could hear me typing away on my little laptop, and then you just hear me going like whispering, no reason at all. Hey, Cheesy Fox, welcome. Yeah. College years, miss mine, and going through it right now as a boomer. Ah, good luck. Being older in undergraduate, in undergrad is probably, I have a few friends right now who are also like about my age. They're only my age, by the way, and they're going through undergrad again, and they're just telling me like, I can't deal with these kids. They're like 10 years younger than me. They have so much energy, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, Balan Leo. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. Thank you. 6 months. That's crazy. Thank you. Never forget the Mayan prophecy. Oh my god, that was 2012. You're right. The world should have ended. I should have not been here. I should have been dead. They should have taken me. Crazy to think about. Streaming used to also be pretty different back in the day. I feel like there was less production value and definitely more like, I wasn't there for like early Twitch or anything, but I was there for livestream.com and it was different. I think most people didn't even have visuals back then, so that's crazy. Can't believe the world's been over for 13 years. An apocalypse should have taken me. Greatest movie of 2012 came out 2012. Oh my god, I remember that movie. A lot of like apocalypse movies were coming out during that time. It was very fun. But it didn't. That's true, Bimo. It did not. It didn't die, but can't help. You can't really stop a girl from wishing that maybe it did to some extent. It's okay. We have another upcoming apocalypse, I think, judging on like the state of the internet right now. Have you guys been following the W Place like drama lately? Because like I have muted those words for so long. Ever since like W Place popped up, I was just like, I think this is gonna be trouble. I'm just gonna mute these words now. And it's great. But I opened up a side Twitter account I had that hadn't muted it, and I just saw it was absolute chaos over there. Crazy. I think it's like Deltarune versus Uma Musume fans. Like, what's the tea? Okay, W Place is a website where you can basically draw pixel art on a map. I think you can only do it over certain areas. I don't know what it is, but like there's a world map. You can draw in your area pixels, and you get like a limited amount of pixels per day or something, and they'll like recharge every few minutes or whatever. Yeah, the map thing. W Place looked super fun when it was mostly Deltarune fans on there, that everybody else came on, and I was like, I'm out. People speculated that 4chan is also grieving pretending to be Deltarune fans is kind of wild. You know what? I wouldn't doubt that. That seems like the kind of shit that they do. They did that again 10 years ago. They did that to Undertale as well when they flooded the Undertale tag with gore on Tumblr. So yeah, it's fun while it's fun. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that DT fans are getting a bad reputation due to the W Place drama, but at the same time, I think Uma fans have been getting a bad reputation as well for a while, especially like when Grass Shower died? No, Grass Wonder died, sorry. And people were saying, like, people were commenting all sorts of insensitive things under the announcement post, so yeah, just sad. The world is a circle, we're just hamsters on a wheel. It's sort of like I've been telling myself recently. I can never control what other people do, but I can control what I see. And what I see, and what I don't like seeing, I block. So that's been very amazing. Whew. I've been living life, guys. Yeah, rest in peace, Grass Wonder. You know, I've been talking to a friend recently also about horses, because I think you guys know my friend Leah. She's you know, great animator, great friend of mine, hot pot buddy. She actually used to do like a bunch of horse riding back in the day, and there was a horse that basically was quote unquote hers. It wasn't horse riding, she did a dressage, I think. So she did like the show horse stuff, like with the jumping and like the obstacle course and stuff like that. And she only found out recently that that horse that she loves, Black Orchid, died. And she's been really distraught about it. So she's been drawing a lot of art about horses, about her horse. She made like an original Umamusu. Yeah. And you know, we're just talking. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, chat, but I'm like terrified of horses. I'm like actually terrified of horses. I think they're just weird as a concept. I do not like that their hooves can fall off when they don't have enough of one thing in their diet, and they're just fragile but very strong creatures. Like it sort of scares me a little bit. But I was just, you know, so I don't really know too much about horses. And she was just telling me like, yeah, they actually live pretty long. Like they'll live up to like 30, which I think is crazy, especially considering dogs usually only live less than 20 years. So this is just crazy. Oh my god, I remember seeing them in the night facade, and I used to be so scared of them. Yeah, they're a little freaky. I also just don't like how they just shit everywhere. I'm like, save me. But I mean, they're cute. The more that I talk to Leah about horses, the more I realize, like, oh, you know, because I didn't know like what the logistics were when it comes to like horses and stuff like that, right? Like, are you just riding a horse and like it doesn't matter who's riding it? It doesn't matter but this and that. But no, actually, like you have to have a bond with your horse, and you know, you sort of take care of it, and you know, they'll, you know, when they're shipping the horse from here and there, that's why you'll see horses at the back of trucks on highways, because they're like going to a different city for competitions and stuff. I just thought it was really cute. So I'm opening up to the idea of a horse. I'm just a little scared. horses are like, on one hand, they're super majestic creatures, gorgeous, you know, lovely, their mane and everything, lovely. At the same time, goofy ass creatures. Yeah, if a horse does one thing wrong, they biologically implode. That's so true, Flick. They just, wow. Jogja Malioboro day to night, the street back then was lined with horse-drawn carriages. They will reek at their waist almost every time. Yeah, it's so funny though, because I was reading in an article the other day that did you guys know that in New York they thought that the city was going to be unlivable because like the streets were just full of horse shit? Do you guys know why most like older places in New York the ground floor is on like the first floor? Like you have to walk up like a few steps to the front door. In New York, like in some like brownstone buildings, it's because there was shit all over the roads and stuff, and so like you don't want the shit to go into your front door and stuff, right? And so you'll like have the stairs going up, and so you'll just, you know, raise the ground floor to be above. It's crazy, right? Yeah. Now San Fran is like that with human dung. What is going on in San Fran? I have heard so many crazy things about people here who just came back from San Fran because they're like, I can't live there anymore. It's horrible. I just can't live there. And I'm just like, what is going on? But yeah, so that was like back before cars were invented in New York. Yeah. Today I learned. Yeah, exactly, Sarah. Today I learned. Very fun things. Crazy. It's always horrible in SF. I remember visiting when I was a kid. I went on vacation there and it was actually pretty nice. I mean, some of my friends went there for uni and they said it was great, but that was also 10 years ago, so I don't know. Everything is pretty magical as a kid. Yeah, you tell that to my like 10-year-old self who just knew that Indonesia was super polluted, and that's all I ever said to people all over when I met them. Like white people will go to me and be like, what's Indonesia like? And the first thing that came out of my bitch ass mouth was, yeah, it's really polluted. Like I had no love. I had no love for my country. Still is. It's still pretty bad, but I wouldn't say that's the first thing that would come to mind at this point. The first thing that comes to mind is the first thing that comes to mind is that it's polluted. God fucking damn it. No, food's good. Food's really good. Food's good. We have like 30 malls in the city, maybe more, maybe 100 malls, and in every mall there's the exact same thing copy pasted, so it's great. I actually said the same thing when somebody asked me about Indo. It's really difficult to ID spot. Yeah, it's really difficult to like say something nice about this country when it's it's like constantly on the verge of imploding every single time. It's great. Tomorrow's Independence Day. Actually, today is Independence Day. Indonesia tanah airku. Yeah. 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 Happy 80th birthday, Indonesia. It's okay. That's true. That's true, Fandom Cat. Next time when people ask you what's Indonesia like, you can just say that because I'm there, the world is brighter. Hold your paw, same with my country. Yes, Inc. Third world countries. Yeah, but ID spawn point is a different beast. The first time I traveled and I couldn't see a blue sky. Okay, you were probably there when the weather is bad, which is like 95% of the time. But when the sky is clear and blue, like I will be taking photos. You know I'll be taking photos of that bitch because it's so nice. Yeah, Indonesia is 80 years old now. How do you think? How do you feel? How do you feel? I am honestly very surprised with how long this country has stood. Yeah, happy Independence Day, my fellow Indonesians. Let's not think about the state of our country and just lock in when it comes to, was it lomba makan kerupuk? Yummy, 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 yummy. What are you guys going to do tomorrow? Because tomorrow I have to give welcome remarks for a speech. I gotta do a speech tomorrow. I gotta work. I'm not even kidding. So that's gonna be fun. I want it to be like, oh yeah, welcome everybody. It is Independence Day. Am I just built to work? I don't know. I have a feeling that like all roads lead to work for me. No matter what happens, there's always work to do. One of my friends actually asked me today, they're just like, why are you so insistent on working? Is it because you feel like you're not satisfied on your... Wow. Oh my god!
Foxium sent 20. Hey Reiki. Love your content. As a person who was first getting into covers, I always wondered, and be honest.
Ooh.
How many times have you changed your trans lyrics while in the singing process? I've changed mine at least 10 plus times to make it feel right, lol.
Ooh, thank you for the dono. Hello. Yeah, that's my name, Reiki. Don't wear it out. That was super echoey. I have no idea what was going down there. I'll try fixing it later. But thank you for thank you for that. So when it comes to trans lyrics, I'm constantly changing my trans lyrics, especially when I sing. Like, I don't actually have like my lyrics. If you noticed on stream, when I sing my lyrics for Vampire, I don't actually sing it properly because I changed the lyrics last minute when I was in the recording booth, and I didn't note it down, and so I have no idea what I ended it with. So stuff like that. Commenting from a cave. No, just two people I accidentally hired to do the exact same job, so they're just doing a little hee-hee, a little goof, a gaff, you know? Just it's the little things, guys. Just go easy on them. Funny story, I'm gonna sell all my stuff in a weeb event tomorrow. Good luck. What kind of weeb events are there these days, if not like... How do you pronounce your name? It's Rachie. My name is Rachel, so it's automatically Rachie. Don't listen to my captions. It spells things wrong. Richard. Yep, that's me. Yep, my name is Rahel. Yep, it's yeah. I was very not creative actually when it comes to nicknames and stuff. To be fair, nobody really thinks that they're gonna be on the internet for 10 years and have like a decent like online career, right? So yeah, endgame is still Komifuro. I didn't get a booth, but I'm excited to support people who have booths. I'm gonna be in Type Beat this year, so that's exciting. Look forward to the announcement. I'm pretty creative. I added dash for mine. That's smart. To be fair, Juby's name is also technically like her childhood nickname, so I mean both of us are just wholly uncreative. Splendiferachie. Yep, that's me. That's me. I'm not creative. I just added a Y and shortened my name. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one who just got too lazy to make a cool ass nickname, because I mean like before this, like it used to be something else, and honestly between I think my Tumblr account used to be 23rd of June, like dashes in the middle, and even that's uncreative because that's just my birthday. So I think if you can get anything from that is like I'm just I'm just a very lazy, uncreative person. Yeah, uncreative, but just as a brand. I mean, I'm a trans lyricist. How much less creative can you get? I'm glad it's a common thing. I think the main thing is fitting the syllables. I think I'm doing an okay job, but sometimes it's hard to fit properly. I am actually working on my Utaite 102 script for trans lyrics. I think it's like 10,000 words long at this point. We'll go over it at some point next month if that's cool. looking around my room and putting words together. That's so smart. I used to be Phoenix team. Nearly throws up. Ugh. Oh my god, it's Moon! Hi, Moon! Good morning, Mr. President. Lazy nicknames. What's that? Ooh, Ozzy, don't. Don't. Are you just calling yourself out? It's not being uncreative, it's being efficient. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. I love bringing people, I love helping people. I think my whole life I've just sort of dedicated myself to helping other people, or like being the support for other people, I guess, if you know what I mean. Like being a vehicle, a car, maybe, question mark. Yeah, the smacking is here. Hello guys. I'm so in love with your collab with Trickle on Ego Rock. I can't stop listening to it either. The first time Trickle sent me his vocals for like the mix, I was so floored. I was like, bro, you sing so well. But the crazy thing as well is I don't think Trickle balanced the volumes properly, so he ended up making me significantly louder than him in the first pass, and I was just like, bro, why are you so soft? Like, turn it up. And he's so funny. He instantly counters with, oh my god, do you think the way that I sang was too soft? Like, I think just like the delivery just sort of, you know, called for it, but if you want me to retake anything, I will. And I was like, bro, it's literally just the volumes. It's just the volumes. I think you sang perfectly. Stop. He's so funny. He's great. Also, side note, every single time he posts a selfie on Twitter, I'm always so mesmerized by his beautiful, beautiful eyes. Like, he has the most gorgeous eyes in the world. I can't believe it. Like, all the Youthites I know are just drop dead gorgeous, and then there's me. I look like a potato. Whew. Yeah, when I first heard Trickle, I went, whoa, he's quirked up. He's so funny. He looks like that, and he's just like the funniest, quirkiest guy in the world. So funny. I can't believe Rachie. Hey, just because I find somebody, okay, I was actually talking about this the other day with a friend. Thanks for bringing it up. It's not that I'm cheating on Markiplier, okay? When I look at when I appreciate somebody else's beauty, that's it. Like, if I think you're hot, that's it. I have no other feelings. I am appreciating you like a statue, like a sculpture. Like, yes, mama, go off, sort of deal. But of course, when Markiplier does it with other people, I mean, he's obviously cheating on me, so like, that's a no-go. So that's it. That's the explanation. So everything I do, literally, Rachie sees people as statues, literally objectifying. I'm gonna jump off a bridge. That's fine. I'm just gonna go play in traffic. I see. You guys don't really want me here. That's okay. I'm gonna put on a show. Your Honor, I plead delusion. Shut you. Would you, I mean, like streamer, like chat, I guess? Would you guys really be here? This isn't the first time I've done this, so would you guys really be here if you didn't like me? The biggest show in town. Yeah, just taking a nap on the highway. That's a great way to put it. I've been collecting all of these little ways to say it without actually saying it. It's been the funnest little pastime that I've had. That's like a passive little thing. People would eat popcorn. Oh, that's wonderful. I've always wanted to live stream me doing it. I've always been saying this ever since like 2016 or something. Just watch. When When I do it, it'll be in a live stream to 20,000 people. On my way to watch Rachie for the next 10 years. Don't worry, I already do that. Let me take your place, Septum Sage. My new favorite is I'm gonna milk myself. Bro, you can't say that. I'm gonna milk myself? That's horrible. That's genuinely horrible. In this economy, guys. Milk is so expensive now. Groceries are so expensive. Like, what the hell? That's a sentence I don't think I've ever heard. It's so okay. So most of the things that I've been like learning is from Moon's friend group. Like when they all say like the craziest things during. They all say the craziest things whenever we're in call together. It's actually really funny because sometimes they'll just pull out a very threatening like I'm gonna fuck you, and I'm just like ah. It's hilarious and it's like so threatening at the same time. It's wonderful. They're so fucking quirky. Yeah, they're so quirky. They're all freaks. It's lovely. It's so lovely. Hey, Gray. What's up? Freaks of a feather stick together. It's like, okay, I just want to also preface that like most of this, like some of this friend group has read Homestuck, so you gotta know they're the weird kids. Don't ask what's making them stick together. It's so funny because one of them, Egg, will just say sometimes, like out of, not even sometimes, like every 5 or 10 seconds, he'll just go, oh, I finger you. Oh, I'm fingering your butt. I finger you lovingly, and I'm just like, what am I doing here? It's so funny. It's so funny. It's just lovingly. They're all great. They're all great. I know you guys don't usually see like this side of me because I have heavily censored myself over the last 3-4 years, but this is, it just reminds me of who I was like back in college, and I sort of miss it. I get the most menacing, I'm gonna touch you from Egg. That one is always so funny. That one is always funny. Freakchie. Don't say that, guys. This is just who I am. You don't even have to say freakchie. I'm just, that's, guys, how would I have been able to write those trans lyrics for like Rabbit Hole and what else, monitoring, if I wasn't already a freak, guys? It's in the name. Egg is our local funny man, and we'll just say shit. He's so funny. Every single time he says something, I need like 5 seconds to process it. It's actually great. She's just going full mask off now. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. Yeah, hello, babe. How are you? Mask off, eye patch on. No, stop. It is so, but it is pretty funny though. So I've been enjoying hanging out with them. I woke up and I saw you're alive. Go brush your teeth, Stinky. Guys, have you listened to me and Yaya's duet yet? We sang Shinkiro. We sang Shinkiro by Gura and Marin. And I hate tooting my own horn. I hate diddling my own butthole, but I think it was pretty good. And I think you guys should listen to it. You did not just say that. I love this little bit of Rachie lore we get. You guys get a little bit of lore just as a treat. I'm pretty... Would you guys say I'm a pretty private person? I don't actually know if I am anymore. I just sort of keep to myself. I don't know if that makes me private. Thank you, Kev. Yeah, that's our cover of Shinkiro. It's really good, guys. I really need to update my banners with like all the new covers that have been coming out. It'll be a good fun time going back and clipping the stream tonight. Oh, yeah? Hashtag ClippyTuny over on Twitter. Yeah, guys. Have fun clipping this. Please don't. Oh my god, my shoulder hurts so much. Yeah. Oh right, between now and the last stream as well, guys, I got acupuncture and I feel like a little baby. I feel okay. This is my little. I have a little story to tell you guys, right? When growing up, I never liked getting massages. I never liked getting. I didn't never like being touched or anything, because like whenever you touch my shoulders or anything, like it would just hurt. It was always sore, it was always really tight, and I just thought that was how it was. And I didn't understand why my mom and my grandma and everybody else in my family liked being massaged. But it all became really bad at some point. So like a few years ago, my mom, I lost all feeling in my left pinky toe after like walking around for 8 hours, and I was just like, oh no, this is bad, I need to do something. And my mom was just like, oh, you know what, why don't we just go to the acupuncturist and then let's see what happens. And like this isn't like crazy mojo jojo kind of acupuncture. This is like people with master, like there's doctors and there's like a regimen and it's stretching and it's like supposed to be a supplemental thing, right? It's not supposed to be like your main thing. But yeah, I went to the acupuncturist, and she literally just took one look at me and she's just like, girl, you're putting all of your weight on your left foot, are you okay? I just sort of stared at her and was like, oh yeah, I sprained my right ankle twice in 1 week, like 3-4 years ago. And she just looks at me and she's like, did you ever get like physio or anything for that? And I was like, no. And she's just like, okay, we need to do the whole thing with you, it's gonna hurt, you are the stiffest. Like she touches my shoulders and she's just like, you are the stiffest girl I have ever met at the age of 25 or some shit. Like I was like 25 or 24, and she's like, you feel like a 50-year-old lady, I think I know what we have to do. I had a crazy ass slouch. I still have a fucking crazy ass slouch, but that's another thing altogether. But yeah, so I get to I change my clothes, I go to the massage room, and I tell you, I shit you not, they worked on me for 2 hours. There were 2 people working on me, and they were just so confused. They were like, why is this girl so stiff? And it was the most painful thing ever. They did cupping, they did acupuncture, they massaged me for 2 hours, and then they set all my joints back and all my bones back to its rightful place. And I kid you not, I only had like 30 degrees of motion on my neck. Like I could only go like here, right? And then after acupuncture, I literally went like this. Like the doctor who came to me, she just like manipulated my body, and she was just like I can't even fucking show you. I wish I had my 3D on right now, but like she literally was, before she did the treatment, she was like, okay, so you can only move like this, right? And I was like, oh, stop moving me, like it hurt. But after she did the whole thing, she did the same thing, and I literally had like a full range of motion on my shoulders, on my neck, like my leg could bend all the way backwards now, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was super exhausted after that. But apparently, right, and this is what my whole family, my sister, who's like a little bit of a snarky little bitch, I love her, but she whenever she tells the story, she's like, ever since that day, Kaka has changed. Like si Kaka itu kayak, she's like so happy now, and like she smiles more, and she's just lighter. And I was like, what the fuck are you going on about? Like I just remember being like, wow, this is how real people just feel. They just feel really light. Like you can just move like that. You don't feel angry all the time. Like you don't feel tense at all. Like ever since then, I've been going back like once every 3 months or something to get healed, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I do like regular massages now. It still hurts, and like I have a lot of problems still. I think just the way my body is, I just shrimp up. I'm like a statue, like getting there. So when I say I look at other people as statues, I'm just projecting. I'm not objectifying. I'm just saying that. Yeah, they literally hit the factory reset button on me. It's like, well, I wouldn't say it cured my depression or anything, because it's still there, but like it sort of helped. Yeah, okay, I don't know if it's chronic pain or not, but like definitely limited mobility. I just thought it was normal for people to just not really be able to like move that much or just be really stiff or to have like one leg hurt a lot because you're just standing on it. Maybe I was just like, oh, you know, I don't know, it's just weird stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm still scared of needles. I'm like always looking away every time the doctor goes to me and she's like, I'm gonna start now. I'm just like, please, I'm scared. And she's just like, oh, you come here all the time. Why are you still scared? I was so scared. I can touch my toes, right? Yeah, if I stretch, I can touch my toes. But yeah, when I was like, I literally have no flexibility whatsoever. So it's just, yeah, it's really good. I would, however, suggest that you guys like research the doctors that you go to if you do acupuncture and you don't have it as your primary method of care. Like in addition to acupuncture and all this other massage therapy and stuff, I still also regularly go to like a physiotherapist just to double check everything and to see that it's still working. And you know, I take like regular meds, not just Chinese herbs and stuff. So just it's like a balance. I feel like if you have one and not the other, you can survive, but I don't think it's good. I feel like Western medicine is still has more like research backed up. So that's just me. But yeah. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about, but that is me. My body is like just generally a little broken. Needles are scary and spooky. Needles are scary. Every single time there's like a needle, I regularly go get I go to the hospital quite often for like, you guys don't have to know. But anyway, anytime they're trying to put in like the IV, they know me by now, right? And every single time like I go, I'm scared, and they're like, what are you so scared about? You do this literally all the time. And I'm like, Am I weird for watching when they put the needle in me? I can't do that. It hurts more when I see it, so I just close my eyes. I don't like it. Oh, wait. I was actually... Needles for blood donation, though. That's some other story. I was actually gonna go to my first blood drive at the end of this month. I wanted to donate blood. Is it big? Is it scary? I sort of don't want to see. Wouldn't closing your eyes make you focus on the sensation more? Not true for me. I think that's true for some people, but for me, nope. I just close my eyes, I think about something else, and I'm good. The blood needle is much bigger than... Well, the thing with my veins as well is because, like, the veins in my arm, like on my elbow, like in the inner elbow, they're so small and they're really slippery, right? So I usually get my blood drawn from my hands. Is that possible for a blood drive? This is why when I start getting hormone therapy, I'm doing the topical gel because I cannot watch, let alone do it myself. Yeah, that's scary. It's scary. It's relatively bigger than the usual one. Oh, that's scary. Do I have to like eat a lot as well before the blood drive? I don't really know what I'm supposed to expect, but I'm excited. I wanna get blood. Apparently I have thick skin. Some doctors and nurses have a really hard time finding my veins. I think that's a little better than what I do because they can find my veins really easily, but as soon as they put it in, like apparently it's just really slippery, so like it starts to move. Sorry, I hate that. Shouldn't you be fasting? I have no clue. Drink a good chunk of water beforehand? Okay. I think you're supposed to eat afterwards. Yeah, I think that's fair. I'll eat like a nice, like, I don't know, what gives a lot of iron? Fish? Eating is okay, they just suggest getting some sugar afterwards to replenish blood sugar. Okay. So food afterwards, hydrate beforehand. Lots of liver and beets. The two things that I do not like the most in the world. Alright. Understood, Ink. I did them all the time. You should try to eat a bit and hydrate really well. Okay, that's good to know. Is it better to like eat carbs, or is it better to have protein or like fiber beforehand? Is it okay if I just have like a little bit of bread in the morning? Or should I have like an onigiri? I managed to catch one of your streams. Hey, Ron. You know what? Just drink some beer afterwards. No, it's gonna be on a weekday. I'm gonna be in the office. It's my office building. A little carb, little protein. Okay, any meal is okay. Okay. That's good to know. All the blood drives I've done give me like pizza. Okay, but like I'm here. I don't think they'll give pizza. I have a feeling they'll most likely give like one of those little boxed meals. I think you guys know the one I'm talking about. I do live for the work. But no, actually, it's gonna be in my office building, so it's gonna be in awooga Mart headquarters, so that's a thing. As a child in the line of many firefighters and paramedics, I do not trust any blood drive reps. If they miss while I'm not in the back of a fast-moving vehicle, so that's their fault. To be fair, yeah, I agree. The only real times that they have successfully found my vein was when I was a kid in the pediatric unit. So they probably had like a genius, you know, those like old nurses that people usually call only when they really need to, like the one that they usually call for preemies. I love them. I love the old nurses that they just go in, they feel for a bit, they stab, and then they just leave. Like, so much respect for them. My vein is extremely visible, especially when I'm well hydrated. That's great. Do you think for the blood drive it's okay if they draw the blood from my hands? Do you think that's like a thing that's okay? Is that okay for them to ask? Because if not, then I might rethink donating blood. Because I literally can't do anything except... I literally can't grab it except for my hand. Most people are usually at the elbow. Okay, I'll probably double check beforehand if they can do it. Yeah, this is Undertale music. It's Undertale. Not the most ideal area. Yeah, fair enough. Oh no, this is sad. I wish there was some other way that I could let you guys watch all the stuff without ads, but at the same time, sorry guys, I sort of need the money. My girlfriend during high school got hers done, told her not to. They missed her 8 times. Ooh, that's horrible. It might work, it'll probably take longer. Well, I can always just work while they grab my blood, right? It's okay, they can't hear you anyways because of ads. Ooh. Chuni's gotta get that. I gotta get that Brad. Thank you. Although, what's another way you can like do ads? I guess I could also manually time ads, or like you could get a sub one way or another. Remember, if you have a Prime sub, you can always sub to me. Wait, why do I have a profile pic in the chat overlay? Yeah, I put that there. Do you like it? It's cute, right? What's really funny is that my roommate has been having trouble with getting blood drawn because everybody be fucking missing his veins. And the recent visit he had, the girl stuck him, it was like nothing, and it was just like any phlebotomist could have done that. Ooh. Damn. These guys need more practice. Lyricostring. I can't fucking read. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Hi. Welcome in. My name is Rachie. I do. Oh my god, it's McKenna. McKenna! Hello. It's been so long. How are you? How have you been? Hello, raiders. What were you doing just now? Yeah, long time no see. You changed your username. Judy, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Mwah. Thank you. We're just talking about blood drive right now, cause like, and donating blood, cause I was thinking of donating blood at the end of the month. I remember during COVID, one girl gave me a shot that I literally did not feel, and I think about it to this day. Oh my god, I had something like that as well. Where I remember I was taking like a vaccine for, I think this is before I went to school. I went to high school because like they like check for like vaccinations and other stuff, right? And so like some of the things that they just vaccinated when I was there. Schwiz, thank you so much for the 5 subs. Thank you. I'll see you later, Moon. Thanks for dropping by. I am dribbled like a little basketball. Yippee yippee. Hope it gives you luck during your job. Well, welcome guys to Awooga Nation.
Squiz gifted a tier 1 sub to Yi Kai EI.
Oh my god, it's gonna keep going, isn't it, guys?
Squiz gifted a tier 1 sub to Ctheel 0.
I'm gonna do that for a little bit for the last one. Thank you so much, Liz. That's crazy. Does it just keep going per sub? Yeah, it does. I feel like I gotta change it at some point. It has been too long. What were you guys streaming before this? What were you doing? How have you been? Me and my padded cell. Yippee! It does, Schwiz, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. I appreciate it so much. Mwah. It's great when we drop it like 50 and it goes forever. I remember when that used to happen. Especially like back in the day during COVID when Swiss and like Soul Man used to fight for top sub supremacy, which is crazy. I've been getting some VA gigs. How have you been? Oh, I've been okay. Oh my god, congrats on the VA gigs. I've just been really busy with work. Oh, Liar forced me here. Hey Dawn, welcome. She kidnapped me and tossed me here. I think that's the point of a raid. Usually raiders also have like a little raid message as well. Dawn was my duo in Valorant. Oh, you guys are playing Valo. That's nice. I'm gonna be honest with you. Valo is so boring for me. I wish I had money to donate to you too. It's fine, you're watching and you watch the ads, so that's enough. Don't worry about money or whatever. It's stressful for me. Oh, it's stressful for me too, but if I don't know what's going on, I'm just gonna be bored. I usually heal because I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't want to. I'm just there for the ride, and I'm there to clown on people when they die. And then when I die, I'm also clowned. Now let's go to work, but I'll talk to you. Yeah, see you later. Yeah. Good luck with work today. Why the emote do that? It's funny. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Wanted to do more, but OTP code prevented me, and I can't get OTP message from a different country. Oh my god, yeah, I know the feeling. It sucks. Don't worry. Thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it. Plus, if you want to donate, you could always do it on Patreon, where you guys can actually get access to like all my whips and everything, so it's much better. It's time for my late dinner. Oh, pretty late, isn't it? Pretty late for me too, honestly. It's like 12:30. Maybe I should sleep soon. I did only get 5 hours of sleep last night, but I am having fun streaming and talking to you guys. It's always nice when I have stories to tell. When I don't have stories to tell, then that gets a little bit difficult, because I think you guys know this as well, because if I'm not working, I'm at home, and if I'm not at home, I'm somewhere else, and most of the time when I'm somewhere else, I'm also working. So I don't really got any stories. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys though. I just came back from like I just came back from Australia for a business trip as well, and I tried do you guys know what a halal snack pack is? It's like kebab meat on top of fresh fries, and it has there's like sauces on it, and it's messy and it's fresh and it's hot and it's so good. Holy shit. I need one again right now, but it's like I need right now. It's so good. It's legit. It's legit like the best late night snack I've ever had. It's just so good. What's stopping me? They don't sell that here. Do you know how difficult it is to make kebab meat? It's a halal snack pack. What's the BG song? I think it's something from Deltarune or Undertale. No, this is definitely Undertale. This is, I want to say it's fallen down, maybe. If not, Undertale, probably. HSP is good, but Macca's new wings are better. Macca's has wings now? That's crazy. Please send me back to Sydney so I can have good halal snack pack again. It's so good. Just imagine like a bed of hot, fresh fries, like the thicker cut ones, you know, the ones that tend to absorb sauces really good after a while. And then they put like a bunch of kebab meat on top. Any kind of meat you want, as long as it's halal, right? Kebab meat and beef or whatever, lamb, they put on there. And then they put like the holy trinity of sauces. They put barbecue, they put like a white garlic sauce, and then they put sweet chili. And you just mix it around and you eat it, and it's so good. Ugh. I got it further out west. Yeah, of course. I was out further out west. I was staying further out west as well. So good. It sounds like the food truck near me. Ugh. The one I had was in like a proper joint. It was pretty good. I don't know what halal entails. Just no pork. Most of the time, no pork, no frog. I found out recently, no frog either. Nothing that lives like on the land and the earth. Nothing with like a split hoof, I think. Yeah, it's really, really good. I'm about to die of hunger too. They sell the best shawarmas ever. Oh my god, I really want shawarma. I want like When I was living in New York, I used to have like a bunch of late night snacks. I gained like 10 kilos in New York. I gained like 20 pounds during the course of like between me graduating from university and going back to start my first job. I gained like 20 pounds because I was trying number one. I lost all the weight plus more and more, by the way, already. But like I tried every single ramen joint in the city. And then on top of that, every night I would also have seconds. Plus, I would like go out to like halal food carts and stuff, and I would just eat as well. It was so good. I would never do that again, obviously. Like, it's so bad for my body, but like, I still think about it sometimes. Lived a good life. I literally, anything I earned during that period while working just went back into food. I'm glad you had a good time down in my city though. It was so fun. I loved it. The only thing that I have to complain about Sydney is that Hai Di Lao is so expensive. Why? Tell me why Hai Di Lao is like 2 times more expensive in Australia than it is in Asia. It's crazy. I don't get it. But other than that, everything was just good. Food's good. I don't know what you guys do when you usually travel. I think there's like the sightseeing gang, there's the food gang, and then there's also like, I guess the tourist attraction gang? The shopping gang, maybe. And I'm a food person. Whenever I go to a new city, all I do is like hit maybe like 1 or 2 tourist spots, and then I'll just eat food most of the time. Mino, hello! How's the Australian currency exchange like? Shut the fuck up. Just go away. Don't remind me. Although it was nice because this time the people I was meeting paid for most of my meals. I was very happy for that. I spent 20 AUD for ketoprak. Where are you getting your ketoprak, and is it made of gold? Is it made of gold or something? That's crazy. So sad that one Dragon Ball themed ramen place had to remove a lot of their decorations. I was so sad seeing that as well. Mino, you're crazy. I don't think my TTS is on, dude. No! You're so crazy. I don't have little Akuma with me. I'm so sorry. Scammed. Oh well. I'll refund your points later. Ramen in Sydney is like $20 minimum for a bowl. That would be 10,000 Japanese yen. Okay, but to be fair, ramen in Sydney is also not as good as ramen in Japan. So I don't know. Yeah, Akuma's napping right now. Like what you see behind me, that's his evil twin. Roadside ketoprak is goated. It's so good. I subbed, but nothing showed up. No, you know what? Shout out to Nev Florals. Love you. Thank you so much for subbing. I make out with you sloppy style. With your consent. That makes it even worse, the quality being so much lower. Yeah, I try not to get ramen anywhere else, except I feel like it's very difficult for people to make a good ramen because it's also very expensive to make a good ramen. It's like probably it's definitely a little bit more time consuming than making your own pho. And I think it's a little bit harder to get that balance. So you're lucky I'm into that. See, like streamer, like chat. I told you guys. You guys do have a lot of nice pho in Australia. I think the best thing about Australia was the fucking food. I got food, like I ate a lot of Chinese food and a lot of Vietnamese food, and everything was really good. Very happy. Living abroad made me appreciate living in Indo more because of the price, portion, and flavor. I agree. Living abroad for a while and then coming back here and living here, I definitely appreciate the fact that my food bill is just so cheap monthly. Okay, Liar, thank you so much for chatting. Only 14 more minutes and I'm off work. Only 14 more minutes and I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm slowly starting to lose my mind, as you can see from my filter, which is not working anymore. The best thing about any place for food is my big bag. Yeah. It always goes back to food for us. I just think that it's so like it's such an emotional thing for me, food. That's also the reason why I found out recently, right, that food is very, I mean, obviously you guys probably know this from how much I talk about food, but I only found out recently, like a few years ago, that food is a very emotional thing for me. And like whenever I feel good, I eat. Whenever I feel bad, I eat. And that's why I do that. Like I gained so much weight. And so I really had to like rewire my brain into thinking like, okay, food is great, but it's not that great. Come on. Like I literally have to resist like my natural programming to make sure that I'm not being a stupid big chungus. It's hard, but if I can do it and lose like, I think I lost 30 pounds since like 5 years ago or something like that. I think you guys can do it too. I'm surprised it took you that long to find out. To be fair, I had a really bad relationship with food growing up. How much do we want to get into this? TLDR, my mom always had a complex about her weight, even though she was like a size 4 always. And so she sort of projected it onto me with me. Like I was always a little bit overweight growing up because I like eating and my dad likes eating and I would always accompany him for food. But like she would make me go on like these diet meals when I was in middle school and stuff, and so I never really had like a good relationship with food. It was always like a guilty thing, but then I also liked food and stuff. So I never really thought about it, I guess, that much. Again, coupled with the fact that it's, you know, whenever I'm happy I eat, whenever I'm sad I eat. I don't think, right? It's a natural thing. So it was really good finding out that, you know, what food meant to me and how I could control my hunger and stuff like that in a healthier way, so I could be smarter about the choices I make when it comes to eating. Yeah, I think I'm happier for it too, to be honest, because like all the time I've spent thinking about food is now replaced with time that I can spend on working. So that's great. How did you find out you were emotional about food? Okay. My turning point when it came to like my weight journey was that I couldn't fit into my Lolita dresses and I got really mad. And that at that point, like, you know, I just come back. I think this is like this was during COVID. So like at the start of COVID, I was in the house and, you know, like I couldn't really go out and do other stuff and I was living alone. And it was sort of the first time where I really felt like you know, because I didn't go out, I didn't have any temptation in terms of like eating ramen and other like fatty foods. And I had time to think like, and really make the decision to, you know, it's time to lose weight. And so I'm not sponsored, by the way, but I used this app called Noom. Like now it's a little bit too commercial, but back in the day it used to be pretty nice. And it basically walked me through like what it takes to eat healthier and my preconceived notions about food and calories and, you know, diet culture and all that. And it just educated me, I guess, on what it really meant to eat more like be on a diet more sustainably. Yeah. That was a big motivation. I was really sad when I couldn't fit into my Lolita dresses, considering like they were already pretty big in the first place, and if I couldn't fit into those, then holy shit, I need to change my life. And so I started that was also what sort of forced me to start cooking every day. Let me see if I still have like photos of the meals that I used to make. But I started cooking more because I bought a cookbook right before COVID started, and I just I just sort of raw dog everything from A to Z, I guess, if we want to put it that way, in terms of like, you know, no snacks in the house. I only ate like 550 calories. It's really bad. Don't follow me, by the way, but I was only eating like 550 calories a day. But I would always like indulge on the weekends, so that was nice. But yeah, and then I worked out for like an hour or two when my brain started going foggy, and it just really helped. Yeah, it was bad. Don't follow me. I like spent most of the day playing Final Fantasy 14, so I wasn't really thinking about food. Yeah, no shit, that's not healthy. Don't follow me. What am I saying? I keep saying no, don't follow me, and you guys are like, that's not healthy. Like, yeah, no shit. But, you know, I think I did most of the big weight loss when I was back in Indonesia and not eating 550 calories a day. I was able to eat sustainably for like the rest of the few years that I was here, and I went down another 7 kilos. So, yeah. I think I was eating maybe like 1,800 calories here. Anyway, here's the picture of my food. I would eat like one meal a day, essentially. What else did I make myself? Just a lot of like rice, vegetables, pork, like this stuff. Ooh. I'm gonna have a lot of photos at the end of this. But yeah, I would just make this all and just, you know, I'd be eating and I cook and I eat. Pretty fun. What else did I make? I made, excuse the foot, but I made, oh, not that one. What rice did I use? I just used normal rice. Nothing special. I also made like this stuff, and then my breakfast would literally just be toast and coffee. Like it was just chill, nothing crazy. Yeah. Foot reveal, sorry, no free toes, just free socked feet. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I used to make, and I still cook to this day. I still make myself like nice meals, I guess. Oh, it's gone. Like just a healthy balance of lots of protein and then lots of fiber. Yeah. That was some dark toast. I'm pretty sure there was something on top of it, but yeah, that's pretty dark. No, can I teach you how to cook? I was thinking of maybe doing a cooking stream one day, perhaps. I don't know. Hee. Rubs my little fingers conspiratorially. Maybe we could do that. But I feel like all of my food's just pretty boring. I mean, you see what it looks like, and I'm really bad at like plating food, so I don't know how nice it would be for you guys. I also made this. I made a little thing on curry. Yeah, cooking stream I think would be fun. It's more of just setting up the logistics and everything probably would be a little bit difficult, but it would be really fun. I usually do these days when I cook, I usually just cook one. I usually cook once during the week. I do grocery shopping every 2 weeks, and I cook once a week and just meal prep for the rest of the week. Essentially, I just have the same meal almost every single day until it's finished. But did that curry taste very nice? Yes, it was very, very good. Rice is such a cheat code in cooking. Rice is great. But yeah, I usually cook like one soup and like three... What's the word in English? It's not sides. What's lauk in English? I guess it's side. But like, it's not really, yeah. I guess it is sides. It's not really sides, but I guess it's sides. I usually make one main like entree and like a few sides, I guess. And I usually just cook Japanese food because that's all I can eat. Because I don't know if you guys also know this, but there are a lot of things that I cannot eat anymore. I can't have too much dairy. I can't have too much egg. I can't have too much ginger either, and I can't have too much gluten. So that severely restricts the things that I can eat. So most of the time I just try to eat super like clean plain food. Nope, not ginger, not eggs, not dairy. I drank a lot of dairy. I'm very avid dairy drinker, but I also had what's jerawat? I had acne most of the time for most of my life. And eventually I found it was all food-based. And it's true, when I stop eating those things, my acne goes away. Yeah, I get pimples. It's horrible. So yeah, all I eat is just clean stuff. It's not a heavy intake of... So when I say I can't eat these things, it's not that it just gives me like acne and bloating and stuff. Like my insides will literally swell up and I cannot take any nutrition. So yeah, so when I drink coffee, I drink it black. Whenever I'm eating Indomie, I will replace the noodles with like rice noodles or something else. I can have peanuts. Peanuts don't cause me to break out for one reason or another. Yeah. Crazy gas. No, it's not even it's not gas. My insides swell up. Like it will... My insides get inflamed. Like my esophagus literally... It's not like it puffs up like anaphylactic shock or something like that, but it gets to a point where like my digestive tract, it's almost like it's having that kind of reaction, but only very slightly. It just gets inflamed, so it can't absorb any nutrients. What do you mean at that point it's not Indomie? As long as the what you call it, the bumbu is this. Ya selama bumbunya sama, nggak apa-apa lah. Kalau gue nggak bisa makan mie-nya ya gimana? Emangnya gue harus stop like completely atau apa cold turkey? Gak bisa. Seasoning and the oil is all you need. Yeah, ginger is actually how I found out that I can't eat all this food, because I went home after a trip abroad where I was drinking ginger tea every day because that's what they offered at the buffet, and for some reason I got these weird like scabs on Indomie ya pakai mie. Ya gue pakai kue tiaw ya gimana dong? Sama aja gak sih? But anyway, yeah, ginger is how I found out. I came home and I had these scabs like on the sides of my lips. And I went to the doctor and she's just like, oh, you have a vitamin B12 deficiency. And I was just like, vitamin B12 deficiency? What the hell are you talking about? Do you see how I look? Do I look like I don't eat? And then we get into talking and she's like, oh yeah, you probably have a B12 deficiency. Because you're like, you probably have a you have a B12 deficiency because of food and other stuff. And I was telling her that's really weird, you know, like ever since I came back from this trip, my acne has also been really like acting up, and I'm just really worried because like this hasn't happened in a while. And she like looks at me and she's like, oh, that's right, a lot of your stuff is very food related, isn't it? And I was just like, yeah, like whenever I eat chocolate, like my acne pops up on my face like an hour later. And she told me to take this one test. She's just like, only take it if you're very sure that you have food allergies, because if you don't was it reactions to food, because if you don't have any, like if food isn't something that affects you, this test will tell you nothing. And so I take the test. 3 weeks later it comes back. My like the page of food that I should very much avoid most of the time takes up like 2 pages. So I'm just like, oh well, there is that. So yeah, it's a ginger. Yeah, I wouldn't have found out if I did not try to be healthy by drinking ginger all the time. No ginger if you get sick. Yeah, it is actually pretty terrible, which also means no sushi. No ginger. Was it no sushi ginger as well? Which is something that I love snacking on. And I also started really liking wedang jahe, and I can't drink that anymore. And like most things have ginger in it, so it's okay for me to eat in little quantities, but when I cook my own food I just can't have ginger. So no shogayaki, no like Japanese gyoza has a lot of ginger in it, which is I just can't eat it. The wedang jahe privilege is wild. It's so crazy. That's like one of my favorite things to drink too. And like I will always make ginger tea for myself as well when I'm feeling sick. And no, I just can't, because when it got really bad, it started getting really difficult to swallow things, because like what you call it, my esophagus and the thing connecting my esophagus to my stomach was just basically like inflamed for a week. It was just horrible. So yeah, no ginger beer for me either, which is sad. I love fresh ginger beer. That shit's the bomb. Yeah, it's I think God is so funny. Giving a foodie the worst food debuffs in the world. I can't have anything nice. So yeah, a lot of the stuff I cook is pretty plain, I think. But not that plain, maybe? We'll see. I guess it'll be fun to do a cooking stream at some point. Maybe we can do it on the weekend. We can cook together, because I wanted to... It'll be fun talking to somebody while I cook, because most of the time I'm very quiet. Because I'm usually cooking like 4 things at the same time on the stove so that I can finish in an hour. An hour a week to cook for the whole week is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, Neo 20GX, welcome. But yeah, anyway, so that's me and food. Under hours speedrun cooking. That is usually how it happens, yeah. I'll start my rice, and then I'll prepare whatever vegetables I need, and then I'm always like I don't know, it's really fun to me. I don't understand why I hate min-maxing in video games, but I love min-maxing when it comes to cooking. Like, I'm just like, okay, I have to start this now so that I can just do this while this is cooking, and then I should put this on the stove first, and then I should have this cook first, and then maybe I should cook this in the microwave instead to save time, save space. Very fun for me. Cooking stream with Ray would be cool, but I've never cooked with her and Kana before. I think Kana and Ray are like sort of on a different level when it comes to me, because all I can cook is like home food. They cook food that is genuinely restaurant quality, especially Kana. She can cook anything. She does like a lot of, she's like a little food researcher. She's a food scientist or whatever, because she's so good at R&Ding recipes. And then me, I'm just like, I cook with feeling. She always cooks with like measurements, and like she times things because obviously like it's good to standardize stuff. But for me, if I'm just cooking for myself, I'm like, yeah, that tastes right. Maybe I should put a little bit of mirin in. Maybe I should put some soy sauce. I don't know. That's where today's sponsor factor comes in. Oh wow, I wish I was being sponsored right now. I do have the gamer subs thing still. And the keypad, that's about it. Yeah, I just go with my gut when it comes to cooking, and yeah, I'm really glad that I've learned how to do that, because it just makes things easier. I think the next thing that I want to learn when it comes to cooking is definitely how to not have to look at a cookbook. But I have too many things going on in my head, so if I can actually cook just based on feeling like that, I think I would be too powerful. See? Yeah, cukup that's pretty much what it is. What about baking? I used to bake a lot when I was younger. I used to really love desserts, but now I can't really have dessert anymore, can I, guys? Only you can answer that. Okay, see you later, Lara. Thank you so much for coming. Yep, all the desserts have lactose, but life hack. I can replace milk with soy milk most of the time, and it doesn't really taste that different unless it's like icing or something. And not local bakery, but there's like a chain from Japan that's open here, Chartres. They have like an egg-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free cake, which is great. That's the only thing I can have. Almond and oat milk are pretty good. Oat milk was like a level 3 out of 5 for me though when it came to like reaction, so I try not to have too much oat milk. I heard it's also not really good for you. I never bothered to look it up, so just take what I have with what I say with a grain of salt. But yeah, lots of things you can make without milk. Yeah, I used to make like really decadent desserts when I was younger. I used to make a lot of, I don't know if you guys know what like chess squares are. I used to make that a lot. I used to make brownies and cookies. I never really experimented. I just sort of cooked with my parents, what my mom really likes, because me and my mom really like dessert. But I made a really good like cream cheese frosting as well, and I made a really good red velvet. I also made a lot of roll cake when I was younger, because I really liked like chiffon roll cake and stuff. And I made one with Zoro. Remember my dog Zoro, the one that passed away like 2 years ago? I made one with his face. Look at him, my little man. So I had that, and then when you rolled it up, it looked like this. Yeah, I love my little man, but yeah, this is what I used to. Hello, auntie, shut up. I think I've always just really liked like making things, so it's no surprise that I am a content creator. Anyway, yeah, I'm like looking through all of my food photos on Google Photos, and like most of those are my cooking. A lot of those my baking and stuff. Like I remember for a school project, instead of actually doing a project, I just cooked, and that was my project. It was fine. Has it been mentioned in the past 2 streams? I mentioned it when Zoro passed away, or like in 2023, but I never really bring it up that much anymore. Okay. he was really suffering towards the end, and I don't think I talked about this, but I was basically his primary caretaker at the end as well, and he was having seizures a lot at night, and he was basically wasn't himself, so I basically did not sleep for a whole 2 months when it got really bad. So as sad as I am to have him go, like, I don't think it would have been great for him to stay any longer either. What was the project? Are we talking about the project that I cooked for? I think the project that I cooked for was... Oh god, I don't even remember. But I remember what I cooked. I made a French onion soup for like the whole class. Pretty good. I think I did a pretty good job for that. Yeah, literally most of my food photos are like mostly my cooking. Man, I really want late night noodles. That sounds good. It was a cool stream member. Condolences. Thanks, Sant. You're so sweet. Oh, don't worry. Cats usually live longer. They'll live a long life. Like, as long as you take care of them, I'm pretty sure you will. Don't worry. I love onion soup. Onion soup is one of my favorite soups, I think. It was one of the first things I learned how to cook as well, so that was great. And then when I got to college, when I got to high school, sometimes I would get hungry at night, so I learned how to customize noodles, and that was fun as well. Learned how to cook bacon. Learned how to make oyakodon, actually, in high school. You guys want to see my shitty little oyakodon? This was in high school. I'm pretty sure I made this in my dorm. This is pretty decent, but they didn't have any sake, so it was only mirin. It was like mirin and soy sauce and water, and it sort of just tasted horrible. Like a little too sweet. It is what it is. But I did always make curry, and that was fun. I would still eat that and enjoy. You know what? I ate that and enjoyed, so that was pretty fun. Sorry, all I talk about is food these days. I think it's because I'm like always hanging out with Kana and Ray as well. I miss them, by the way. Maybe I could stop by at their place tomorrow and have like dinner with them. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, sorry. I went off track talking about food and looking at food. Do you guys want... Okay, one last thing. You guys want to see something that looks really good? I sort of want this, like, right now. Like, right now. This looks so good. Okay, stop. I'm getting hungry too. I'm sorry. It is called... And that was high school food. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm pretty sure I cooked that with my ex. We weren't dating at the time, but I think that was with my ex. Have a menace.
Anyway, I think we're good for the night, right, guys? I think we can go sleep. I am sleepy. It is 1 a.m. I think I should have been asleep a while ago, but I have too much fun when talking to you guys about stuff, so... I love your song covers. Keep it up. Thank you, Sawyer. Thank you. It's 7 p.m. It's 1 a.m. for you. It's 4 a.m. for you in Sydney. That is true. It is very late. So, I shall bid y'all adieu. It was very nice chit-chatting with y'all again. New things coming soon. Keep an eye out. And also keep an eye out because I think Metamorphose will be shipping by the end of the month. So that's exciting. Yippee! Anyway, thank you guys. This is Rachie over and out. Otsukarichi. Dadah! Bye 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 bye.